Oh my gosh, I have spent most of my adult life raising children, right? Six of them. And every once in a while, I stop and I wonder when they think back on conversations that they've had with me over the years, what do I hope that they remember? It probably isn't the reminders to clean their room or to get their homework done, right? It was probably something much bigger. If you've ever talked to your adult children, they may come to you and say, "Oh, remember when you said this, or remember when you did this?" And you think, "No, I have no recollection of any of that." We all assign meaning to things in our life, and those things are the things that we remember. And we don't know exactly what our own children are going to assign meaning to. Yeah. Hey, I'm Cheryl. This is Coffee, Chaos, and Grace. And today I want to talk a little bit about just legacy. For me, life certainly didn't go according to plan. And I think that that's one thing that I want my kids to understand is that sometimes you have things that happen in your life that you did not think would ever happen. For me, it was adoption, huge, right? We adopted four out of our six kids because we miscarried and went, oof, there's a lot of kids out there who are in foster care right now who could use a home. And, I really didn't want to go through another miscarriage. That's a whole nother story. I actually have another video about that. We actually went from 1 to 6 children in 1 year because we adopted and then got pregnant. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, but you have these unexpected chapters that happen in your life, right? We had the adoption. We got divorced. Not expected. I was going to be married for my entire life. No, I did not expect that. Changes in my career, partially because of a need to do that, because of moving around, but also just changes in my own needs and wants in my own life. And then starting over, really literally starting over at 63, finding myself in a position where I didn't really have a very much income coming in from my retirement, and I was working, but then that got truncated because of laws that were happening. I wasn't able to continue that. Starting over is scary, but I hope my kids are kind of learning from my experiences that a life that's different is not necessarily a life that's ruined, right? I have so many blessings happening in my life right now, and I'm really hoping that my kids are paying attention to that. I try to let them know all the time. For me, some of the most beautiful chapters of my life were ones that were never planned. What I really hope that my kids carry forward are some lessons. The first lesson would be to be kind, that people are often carrying battles that we can't see, and that we just need to be kind to everyone, no matter how they're being back to us. Don't wait to be perfect, right? Don't wait to do something in your life until it's the perfect time, until you are completely ready, because that's not going to happen. Jump in when you know what you want to do, jump in, go for it, and you will get ready. It'll happen because of that. Relationships matter more than accomplishments. Relationships with your friends, with your family, that matters more. And I think one of the last things for me that I would love for my own children to take forward is to give yourself grace. This is a big part of why I put that as the title to my YouTube channel, because you won't get everything right in your life, and that's okay. You have to give the one person that you love the most I know that's weird to say, but you love yourself. I hope you do. And if you don't, we need to work on that, because you are the person that you start with, that you end with. And you need to give yourself grace. You need to be okay with having everything in your life not be the way that you planned. I don't expect my kids to remember every piece of advice that I've ever given them, but I hope that they remember how much they were loved. I mean, for me, the greatest lessons are caught, not taught. Anyway, I'm still learning lessons. For me, the funny thing is I'm still learning a lot of lessons myself. I'm learning to show myself grace. Huge, huge one. I am learning not to wait for someday. And I'm still learning what really matters. I mean, parents don't have to be perfect to leave a meaningful legacy for their children. So, if my kids remember one thing from their life, I hope it's this: your worth has never, ever depended on your achievements. You are deeply loved. And don't be afraid to live a life that looks different from the one that you imagined. I think that's the advice all of us need to hear, no matter how old we are, right? So, if you could give me one piece of advice that you hope your children or the people that you love will always remember, let me know that. Tell me that in the comments, okay? Again, we are building a community here that is supportive of each other, that is here to encourage each other through this time of our life. We experience so much of the same things, and a lot of times we feel alone, and we are not. So, oh my gosh. If you have been with me for a while, I appreciate you so much. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, welcome. Hey, if you could like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm coming to you every single day with hopefully some thoughts, but some encouragement, so that you can go about your day realizing that you are loved, that you are appreciated, and that you've got this. Right? All right. Thanks again so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. And until tomorrow, give yourself some grace today. Have a good one. Bye.